Want to know the secret to be able to get into that flow mode where you're able to work less but get more done? Well, in today's video insider, this is what I'm going to be sharing with you in regards to how I'm able to get into flow. For example, when I'm recording on YouTube, when I'm speaking on stages all across the globe, or whenever I need to concentrate on this meaningful work that's in front of me. So make sure to pay close attention, especially to the final two, because this is a mindset shift that you got to have to adopt this new level of performance in your life. Before I reveal this, let me give a quick shout out to an insider who submitted this question and inspired me to create this video. So Terry posted this over on Facebook. He said, "Hi Tim, love your videos. Do you have any tips to get in the zone before starting to record a video? I find when I'm not in tip top, I leave my YouTube videos for another day." Terry, just want to say thanks so much for submitting this question. This is what I do when I'm about to record a YouTube video, to be able to speak from my heart and give it everything I've got. So insider, make sure to pay close attention. Without further ado, let's go straight onto the first, which is pre-show routine. Look at any elite athletes, elite performers, and you'll notice, for example, Usain Bolt, before he's about to do that 100-meter race, where his career is literally within seconds, milliseconds, if you think about it. The world record sometimes is like milliseconds of differences. When you've got that much amount of pressure, you'll notice elite performers always have a pre-show ritual, and I have exactly the same. When I'm about to speak on video, because of my past with social anxiety, speaking on videos is super difficult for me. This is what most people don't realize. Speaking on stages, I was scared of that literally 2 years ago. Although nowadays I speak on stages all across the globe. If I don't do my pre-show routine and ritual, forget it. I'm not going to be flowing. I'm going to be coming from my head opposed to my heart. And this is why I always meditate. And this is normally a 60-minute process before I'm about to do any meaningful work. I meditate, and then I do a breathing exercise, which goes on lines of breathing in through your nose, 4 long breath in like this, and out through your mouth. And I will do 30 of those. Then I'm going to go for a series of stretching. All of these, by the way, it will seem like effort, but realize when you are in flow, whenever you are top performance in regards to your work, you'll realize how you are in the best mood, best state. This is what we're doing. By having a pre-show ritual, you're ensuring your state for work is in the most efficient manner. And that way, you're not going to be distracted from your mood not being right before you're about to speak on video, for example. And this is why I've always got a pre-show ritual. If you want me to go deep into this, do let me know in the comments box below. Another thing is I ensure that there's only one thing. Whenever I'm about to film a video, I ensure that the whole team knows that I can't have any distractions for the duration of this filming processes. And also my fiance, whenever she's traveling with me, whenever I need to speak on stages or in Asia and so forth, she knows that 1 hour before I'm about to give a speech, I can't have any conversations and I can't have anybody distracting me. It's not to sound rude, but it's because I'm going through my internal thought processes as well as I'm setting myself up to win in advance. This incorporates, for example, visualization practices, calming my little voice, because I've got a previous history with anxiety. This is why I always ensure 60 minutes before I'm about to perform, I have a very firm ritual that I'm going through. And that way I can just focus on the one thing. So you got to ensure whenever you're looking to put any meaningful work and get it done, you got to make sure that you clear the environment, you declutter, and you get rid of distractions in advance. Make sure that you warn everybody else that not to distract you and you set yourself up to win, because it roughly takes around 30 minutes to reach flow. 30 minutes. If somebody distracts you during that time, you've lost it already. And this is why it's important. If you're going to be speaking on video, make sure you let everybody know not to distract you. If you're going to be doing a very, very important work, make sure you let your office colleagues know, or whatever, maybe put a sign on the door, whatever it is, set yourself up to win. You got to focus on that one task ahead of you. You do not want to be multitasking. And I don't need to, show you I'm sure you've already heard of the studies in regards to the implications of multitasking. Do not do it. It will cost you a fortune in regards to your performance. The third thing is you want to focus on what you can give versus what you can get. This is a very different mindset. Whenever somebody is going through performance anxiety, where, for example, you may have had a great video that you published in the past, or maybe you've had great focus sessions in the past where you got so much work done, or maybe you caught up with a client and back in the past, that was the best ever sell you've ever done. Whenever you're focusing on what you can get from an experience, you're putting extra anxiety and pressure upon yourself, meaning that could possibly have an implication in regards to your performance right now. So for example, imagine you're like the 100-meter racer like Usain Bolt, and you're stood on that track. If you're going to put extra pressure upon yourself, saying to yourself, oh, but you know, I almost did this particular second last time, or you know, I remember last time I did it like this, or whatever it may be. If you got all of this mess going on in your mind, you're not present in the moment. You are not focused on the process. You're focused on the outcome. And what studies have shown, that's when performance drops. So instead of focusing on what you can receive in regards to results, focus on what you can give. Focus on everything that you can give in terms of energy. Focus on what you can give in terms of focus. Focus on what you can give in regards to everything you've got. And that way you're giving opposed to trying to get. And that's a different sort of energy that will help you to get rid of any form of performance anxiety you may be going through. The fourth thing, you got to ensure that there is a firm deadline. If you look at any experiences of your past in regards to work, you'll notice whenever you tend to overcome procrastination and get things done, is whenever you've got a firm deadline. And this is just the way our psychology works. So you've got to make sure, whatever you're looking to accomplish, there is a firm deadline. Make sure you've burnt the bridge so there's no going back. For example, I'm doing a 100-day upload challenge, and at the end, I'm giving away over $30,000 worth of prizes to you, Insider. And so I've already burnt the bridge. I've already told people around the world, this is what I'm doing. So I know every 8 a.m. London time, I'll be publishing a video. So ask yourself, how can you burn the bridge and then set a deadline when something is due? This is what will encourage you to get the work done now opposed to later. That's the fourth point. The fifth point, the final one, is 212 degrees. Water at 211 degrees does not boil. It takes 1 degree of difference for the water to boil. You will notice how it's exactly the same in regards to your performance. Sometimes you just stop working just before you're about to get into flow. And that's why you don't get the meaningful work done. Same in regards to my videos. Sometimes I found in the past, when I was beginning this journey, I would stop just before it's enough time for me to get into flow. Like I said, it takes roughly around 20 to 30 minutes of consistent effort for you to be in that zone where you're speaking effortlessly, where words are falling into place. And that's the importance of giving it everything you've got. 1 degree of difference is the difference that makes the difference. So make sure, Insider, whenever you're looking to get the work done, don't quit, keep on going, and eventually you will reach flow. But don't chase flow, because you'll be in flow, and by chasing it, you're also focusing on what you can get. Focus on what you can give every single day, and that's how you reach flow. Just want to say, Insider, thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure to follow along with the 5 steps I've revealed to you today. Comment below in regards to your biggest takeaway today. I'm intrigued to know. And like this video if you like this video, and share this video with your friends and loved ones, because life is all about paying it forwards after all. And as always, Insider, follow your heart, my friend, and take action and go live the life you're truly born to live. I'll see you on the next video soon. Take care.